She died quietly. No dramatic goodbye, no one holding her hand. The hospital room smelled of disinfectant and regret. Machines beeped softly, counting down the last seconds of a life that had been full of sacrifice and betrayal. Her name was Anaya. In her first life, she lived for others. A devoted daughter, a loyal wife, a woman who trusted too easily. She gave her husband everything, her youth, her savings, her dreams. And when she was no longer useful, he gave her divorce papers and her best friend's hand to hold. When Anaya fell sick, no one came. Her parents were gone. Her husband had moved on. Her best friend avoided her calls. As her breathing slowed, Anaya whispered one last thought. If I could live again, I would never be this weak. Darkness swallowed her. When she opened her eyes again, she smelled incense. Not hospital disinfectant. Her body felt light, young. Anaya sat up abruptly, her heart pounding. The room was unfamiliar, yet painfully familiar. Old wooden furniture, a cracked mirror, a calendar on the wall. Year 2005. Her hands trembled as she touched her face. Smooth skin, no wrinkles, no sickness. She rushed to the mirror, 18 years old. She was reborn. Memories flooded her mind, 2 lives colliding into one soul. This was before her marriage, before the betrayal, before she ruined herself for people who never loved her. Anaya laughed softly, then cried. This time, she whispered, eyes sharp with resolve, I choose myself. In her first life, Anaya was obedient. In this life, she became aware. She stopped seeking approval, stopped explaining herself, stopped trusting blindly. When her boyfriend, Rohan, smiled sweetly and asked her to quit college for him, Anaya smiled back and said no. She remembered his future lies, his secret affair with her so-called best friend, Mira, the way they mocked her kindness behind closed doors. This time, she watched them carefully, silently. She studied harder, learned financial independence early, saved money secretly. While others gossiped, Anaya planned. Years passed. Rohan proposed just like before. In her first life, she accepted with tears of joy. In this life, Anaya accepted with conditions. A prenup, separate finances. Her career comes first. Rohan hesitated. That hesitation told her everything. Later, she overheard Mira whispering to him on the phone, the same betrayal repeating itself like a bad habit. Anaya didn't cry. She smiled and walked away before they could destroy her again. Life unfolded differently now. Anaya climbed steadily, built a career, built confidence. The same people who once looked down on her now whispered her name with envy. Years later, fate brought them face to face again. Rohan, unsuccessful, bitter. Mira, trapped in a life built on lies. They recognized her immediately. The woman they broke was glowing. Anaya met their eyes calmly. No anger, no revenge, just peace. Because the greatest punishment was this: she no longer cared. At night, Anaya stood by her window, watching city lights shimmer like stars. Rebirth wasn't about changing fate. It was about changing herself. And this time, she lived.